Excuse me. I got something stuck in my throat. So anyway, I wanted to show you this. I had made a special stamp. I made a special stamp before with my Megadose name. Can you see it? Megadose. Okay, there it goes. And I wanted to do the whole Megadose the Outsider Artist, but I didn't have enough stamps. Now, hold on. Here we go. Now you can see it. This was my original kit. And I used all the letters that I could, but I didn't have enough, so I had to buy a second kit. So now I got two kits. And I already made them. I should have made them on camera, but I didn't. And that's because I was feeling a certain way today. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. But hold on. Let me get paper. Let's see. Can we get this thing out of the way? Why is this? I am never organized, am I? All right. So here's my original. Just the one I had already. Let's get that. Hold on. Okay, ready? Okay. Boom. Now, now I got. Megadose 3. That I got this. Cool, right? I gotta look at it. Okay. Ink on. Outsider. And artist. Let's see. At least I could see the words here. With the Megadose one, I couldn't. The tape was too big. This time I was able to cut the tape off. Outsider artist. Look at that. I got a stamp to do it. Look at that. I was super happy about that. Oh my god, I'm just so happy I bought that second kit. Look, man, this kit cost like $4 on Amazon. Like, I don't know why I just didn't order it before. It's the exact same kit. Hold on, let me show you. I'll show you. Look, except that that box is a little bit darker color, and they had the stamps of this one upside down. All right, why isn't it shutting? Oh, the one's stuck. All right, hold on. That's it. Super cool, right? And I'm like, let the dog out. And yeah, so that's a thing I did today. I also, of course, as I do on Mondays, clean and organize, reorganize. Let me lift you up. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I'm gonna put you over here. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So, guess what? Yesterday, let me go get it. Hold on. Let me get my keys. I don't want to rattle them because my dog might think we're going in the car. So I gotta be a little quiet. But that's the key to the gallery that my art is in. What? Super cool, right? I do not think. Hold on, let me put these keys back so my dog don't think we're going somewhere. I have them hanging up. So I worked there last night, 3 to 8. And I do not think that this artist, this gallery owner actually likes me as a person. I think I did something to bother her, and she kind of snapped at me. and and I cried, right? And then her attitude was like, "We don't do that here. This is the happy place, you know." And I wasn't crying like, but tears welled up into my eyes is what happened. And it was just because she was showing me stuff, right? She was like showing me this, and they were putting Christmas trees up and everything was getting moved. And I said, "Oh," because they were like, "Oh, now we're going to have to organize it around here." And I was like, "Oh, I could do that." And then she said, "Yeah, she has OCD," which isn't a fun thing for me to tell people, right? But she told this other person who I absolutely adore. I love this other person. I would want to hang out with her. I would want her to come to my house. Like that's how much I liked her. And she was doing more of the Christmas decorating than anybody else. But anyway, so the owner tells this person, yeah, she's got OCD. So and I was like put off a little bit, but that was okay. Like I could play it off like, oh, hey, fun. So I thought she meant that she believed that I could organize stuff and make it look nice. So when she showed me this one area, I said to her, "Yeah, this is very kind of dull. It just seemed dull to me, right?" And I said that out loud, and she was like, "Yeah, first thing, you are not to tell tell me in any way your ideas to put." Blah, blah. She worded it a weird way, and it stunned me. Like, yo, and I haven't been around people like like literally since COVID. Like that's when it started, and I've been isolated in my own place for that this whole time. Right, this will be the first time I'm going out to public and working. Like when I did that art festival, that was the first time I actually went out in public. And now I'm going to this place where I'm going to work, which I'm like so jazzed, right? Like that's so cool. Like I'm going to work there on Sundays. But when she said that, I was like, I almost thought to myself, I'm going to pull all my art down and go home. Like, that it hurt, and I didn't mean anything by it. And I was like, "Yo, I don't mean anything by it." And she got snappy. She like walked away from me, and like she stayed away. And then she was like, "Oh," she said to the other girl, I'm hangry. I need to eat something." Like almost like she wanted me to know that it was because she needs to eat or whatever. Because my husband gets hungry. That's how cancers are. Um, but I was like really like kind of afraid. Now at the end of the night, well, it was just me and her. She was nice. She gave me the key. She was like excited that she felt comfortable with me counting money. I counted the money. I was counting the money, and she had the calculator in a spot, and the clear button was right underneath the register door. And then when I was inside the register counting out the money, the register corner hit the clear button and all of it went away. So I had to redo it. Then I was $1 short, which I think I didn't count the nickels, so I had to redo it again. It was exactly right. And she was telling me like rules and stuff. And I'm very anal about like when I ever worked at a register. They were like, okay, if it was like a few cents over or under, what you know what I mean? And I was like, no, you should not even. I don't think you should even be 1 penny over or under. Not 1 penny. It should be exactly exactly right. So yeah, it was exactly. And plus, I was never in that register that whole night, except for counting it at the end of the night. So anyway. Let me calm down. Then I said to her, "Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry about that. My husband even told me not to say things like that." And she went, "Not in front of the customers like that." And I was like, nobody even knows what we're talking about. Like, why was she being like that? Anyway, I'm starting to think that maybe I don't belong there or something. Because she seemed very Yeah, she owns my art, and I really wanted her to like me, and I'm a little upset about it because I don't think she likes me, and I didn't mean anything by calling that area dull. I didn't mean it the way it came out. It was just like it. There was like not enough light shining down on this painting. It was like it wasn't the lighting wasn't correct. Like I didn't mean anything by it. Ugh, fuck me. Anyway, I'm going to work on this painting now. Here's the weird thing, like this woman's gallery isn't big, so she can't take on my paintings that are like gigantic. I gotta start making some small ones, and I need to come up with some stuff because I saw some of these people, because I went through every single, like, because she was like, okay, this is so and so's art, and here's what they do, and then this is so and so's art. She said there's 35 people, artists in this gallery, right? And I'm one of them. But anyway, so I'm looking at, they're so good, and I'm not. I'm not. And the owner has all these like, they're prints of her art out there, and they're so cool. And I was like, I gotta up my game. If I'm gonna stay there, I'm gonna up my game. And I'm trying to wash away that last night's negativity, because I want to be about this positive part. I don't want to be, like my husband says, nitpicking at some of the negative stuff that happened to me, or how I perceive things that happen. But I really want this. I want them to like me. Of course, I know that most people are like, oh, I don't care what people think of me. Well, of course you do. If you didn't care what people think of you, you wouldn't brush your teeth or your hair or put on makeup or even dress up nice. Like, we all care about what other people say or feel or think about us. You know. So I'm going to be working on this gigantic painting, but I'm also going to be working on some little things. I have all these little art things that, of course, I've shown you before, and I'm going to make better art on them. I'm thinking I'm going to do tiny, small cocktail party cards, just little cards with the cocktail parties on it, but small. I wonder if I'll be able to do that. I know I can. But I'm so used to big things. Did I show you guys? Yeah, I showed you guys my new paintbrushes. But here's the ones I'm going to work with today. I'm going to be using these. I am in love with these. I'm going to be messing around on this board today with whatever I want to do. I might put it on the ground. Oh, talking about that, let me show you something. Hold on. So, come on outside with me. Beep, 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 beep. Sorry with that. Hello, Franny. Hi, Franny. Okay. I'm gonna just tilt it slightly, so I'm gonna tilt it slightly so you can see what I'm doing. So I got. Oh, I need to show you more. Okay, that's a bucket of water with like. I washed my paintbrushes out in the water, and it was like blues and greens and yellows, and I dumped the water in this tub that I found. I trash picked. So I hung these. Oh, they're actually dry. I hung these out to dry, and let's see. I wonder if they still have. Yeah, they still come off on your fingers a little bit. Yeah, I was hoping that sitting them in that would do something. Didn't really do. I thought it would be more green. thought the colors would be more, because I put this stuff, this powder stuff that I got on here, on these papers. Does any of them turn out green at all? Or any colors? Let me see. Oh, this one's got some colors on it. Let me grab this one. Okay, let's see. That one got some little colors on it. Look at that. Not much. I'm gonna have to redo it. Okay. Yeah, a little bit. Huh. Well, this is just the first try. That's why I trash picked this bucket, because I was that ain't great. The reason why I trash picked this bucket was to put dyed water in it, and then I was dyeing paper. I thought that would be a good idea. Look at the water, it's green. And this bucket, this bucket right here is what I trash picked. And then I bleach washed it. All right, come on in with me. Let me fix you. Stand up straight. There you go. All right. All right, you stand over there. Yeah. So anyway, yep. That's what I'm up to today. I'm trying to stay in joy. I meditated today, tried to quiet my mind and eliminate any negativity that I may have from yesterday. And I'm hoping that, she gave me a key at the end of the night for her gallery that I'm working on Sunday nights, 3 to 8. So come and see me. But, yeah. I think it'll be okay. I don't think she'd give me a key if she didn't like me. Or, you know what I mean? I know she trusts me. I know I'm trustable, or whatever word I should use. So that's good. But my dog is rubbing up, and I'm hoping she's not gonna ruin it. Get. What are you doing? Let's see her. You have anything to say, sir, ma'am? I have to say, sir. You have anything? Ready? What are you gonna say? Okay, well, thank you guys for letting me talk about all that, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye bye.